Rondell Montz, a Sean Chewy event. We're here today at Trinity College for the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. We got a barn burner coming up.
Yes, we do.
We have the East Catholic Eagles about to go against the Middletown Blue Dragons. Two well-coached teams, two teams that play hard and play tough, that look to compete for the championship this season. It's going to be a good game. I don't know what else to say. How about you?
Well, East Catholic, they big. They're 6'6", 6'6", 6'8".
Yes.
So, it should be a very good game. Middletown, very scrappy. They got a lot of heart. So it's going to be a great game all the way around. It's all going to come down to coaching and free throws.
Coaching and free throws. But you know what? With all that's being said, I'm ready to watch a good basketball game.
Absolutely. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc, Trinity College, allaccesstv.org. Rondell Montz, a Sean Chewy event.
Here we go.
Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. Stay tuned. More action, more interviews, more basketball right here. Spirit of the Doc, 2017.
Hi.
My name's J.C. McCauley.
I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching accesstv.org.
Rondell Montz here from allaccesstv.org. We're here today with Coach Luke Riley of the East Catholic Eagles at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. Coach, what does it mean to bring your boys in here today to play in the Doc Hurley Classic?
Oh, it's the best. I played in it as a player. Right. We've been in it every year. Back in the day at the Civic Center.
Right.
And my father goes way back with Doc. And a great man, great legacy. It's an honor to be here. It's awesome.
I agree. Listen, Coach, your team is always a competitive team, always plays hard, and always has always shows up. What do you expect this year from your players?
We have great chemistry, and we love each other, and these guys know how to work. And that culture has been feeding itself over the last couple of years. And we're just trying to raise the standard every time out, and the guys are buying in, and it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, there you go. You heard it right from the coach's mouth. Rondell Montz, Coach Luke Riley of the East Catholic Eagles, Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Rondell Montz, I'm here with Coach Rick Privet of the Middletown Blue Dragons. Coach, this is a classic, Doc Hurley Classic. What does it mean to you to bring your boys in here to compete against East Catholic in the Doc Hurley Classic?
We've been coming for 3 years now. We're honored for the invite because this is a special moment in honor of Doc, and everything that he's brought to basketball here in Connecticut.
Right, exactly. Doc is a good man. He's going to be well remembered. We're going to always let his spirit ride, and we're not going to forget him. But with that being said, what does it mean? You already said what it means to bring your team into here, but what do you expect from your team going forward this season?
I'm looking for my team. They're young, and I'm looking for them to play hard. They're going to do their very best to execute what we have planned, and I just look for them to give it everything they got.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, here we go. The atmosphere is electric here today.
It's definitely electric for the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc.
Yes, it
Rondell
is.
Montz,
Yep.
a Sean Chewy event.
Yes.
We here.
Yes.
Middletown Blue Dragons
Yep.
versus the East Catholic Eagles.
Yes.
It should be a good one.
Yes,
Two
it-
good, hard-nosed coaches like to get after it. well-coached teams. These players are ready to go. Middletown on the court, East Catholic still getting their final instructions. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait to get started.
It's a rematch of the championship game
Sure
last
is.
year in the playoffs.
And that went down to the wire as well.
Yes, it did. So
Yes, it
this is
did. I was front row.
between these two teams right now. Middletown looking to redeem themselves.
Definitely. East Catholic in the Middletown season last year. Redemption is the word. As all players line up, getting ready for jump ball, this should be a good one.
All right, here we go.
Big Trey.
Okay.
Like a college game right here. Gotta stand up for this one.
I like it.
Let's go.
Middletown wins the tip. One of those like a motion offense. Taking their time right now.
Lots of ball movement.
Good pump fake. Good hustle by Hornsby.
Possession stays with the Dragons.
The last three-pointer by Lawrence. Off the mark.
Both teams pulling each other out right now. First game of the season. You don't really know what to expect, but I will tell you what. A coach's son is on the court today. And number one, Joey Riley.
Oh, okay.
That kid is special. He will light it up from three-point land.
Yeah.
I watched him personally light it up last year against this team. He was unstoppable.
Okay.
Let's
That's
see if
Riley
he
right
picks it up
there.
from last
That's
year.
Riley right there with the rebound. Riley pulls up from deep off the mat. Oh, off the mark.
So he has no conscience. He will definitely let those go, and they will fall eventually.
Well, he's a coach's son, so he should have the green light to let it fly.
Definitely.
It was Matt Coletta with the last rebound. Shot big Trey.
Trey Hall,
Pass with the first two for the Eagles.
one of the top promising sophomores in the country there,
Right, I
Trey
watched
Hall.
these guys last year.
Yeah.
He's Catholic. These guys are real good. They're competitive. They go after it. A lot of talent on the East Catholic side of the floor.
Okay. Turnover by Middletown. Hornsby with the push. Good bounce pass over to the big fella. Oh,
Redirection, good pass. Hornsby is another special player. It's in his blood. The nephew of Ray Allen. You heard it right, folks. The nephew of Ray Allen. But he's trying to make his own mark right now.
absolutely. Oh, good shot.
But Tajon Lancer has something to say about
yes,
that.
he does. They're not going to run away with it just like that.
Not at all. I'm here too.
John Lancer with that three ball.
Hornsby kicks it over to the shooter, Riley. Riley pulls up. No good.
The thing about Joey Riley, what I like about him is he's a shooter, he's a scorer, he's a ball player. He's going to keep shooting. Whether he's off, he's going to keep shooting. The good shooters know if you're a shooter, keep shooting. Eventually it will drop.
Absolutely.
And he's one of those guys. I don't think he's ever met a shot that he didn't like.
Yeah, I could tell already that he is not a shot he doesn't like.
Or they feed off of him.
Oh, that's
and that
good.
little cheering squad that East Catholic brings with them,
Yeah.
they're serious.
That's the sixth man right there.
That's the 6th, 7th, and 8th man on that East Catholic team because they bring the noise.
Well, it looks like Middletown got their own snipers as well.
Like I said earlier in the opening, Middletown always comes to play and comes to compete. And they get the job done as well. But this game is going to go back and forth.
Yes, it is. I
Brendan
like
Maxfield
it.
on that last three-point shot. Middletown East Catholic came right back. It's going to be a game. 6-6 so far. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic. That pressure bursts pipes.
Yes, it does.
And you put a little pressure on them, and the end result is a traveling violation.
Yes, it is.
Both teams filling each other out. Let's see who's going to pull up. Let's see who's going to pull away.
We got a tie ball game here.
Tie
6-6.
ball game.
Hornsby over to the big fella, running the high screen.
Over Camille.
Hornsby with the rock.
Oh, good pass. Nice little pick and roll.
Tough pass.
Tough pass. But good idea.
Yep, great idea. Try to get the big Hall with the rebound.
for the Eagles.
De'Arion Lawrence is a scorer for Middletown as well. He can also light it up. He gets to the basket. He's one of Middletown's best scorers.
Got to box out.
Second opportunities.
Might kill him. Good box out by Hall. Oh, good bounce pass over to the big fella. Pinio.
Nice bounce pass. Keep it simple. Basic pass.
East Catholic really big up front. 6'6", 6'6", 6'8".
East Catholic is very big. They have a lot of size. And they're explosive. Their guards are, I don't want to say explosive, but their guards are definitely scorers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the big men play like big men. They rebound, they block shots, they play physical.
That's a tough basket right there. Hornsby with a push. Oh, stolen. Turnover.
De'Arion Lawrence. He has mid-range game. He has three-point range. He goes to the basket. He's a complete player. I just want to see him step it up a little more on defense. He's going to need to do that today against Joey Riley.
I like his defensive presence right now, though. Hornsby using the screen. Draws the contact. He's like a very headsy guard.
Yeah. Hornsby plays with a lot of hesitation, a lot of irky-jerky moves.
Yeah.
And he gets to the basket.
Definitely got a relationship with the Hornsby family. Played with his dad. Traveled all over the country. And so I'm familiar with his pops. He's a pretty good player for Bloomfield.
Played at Bloomfield High School.
Absolutely. Yeah, great guy. It's good to see his son out here carrying on the Hornsby name and tradition.
Exactly.
Transfer from Bristol Eastern.
Where was he at?
Bristol Eastern. Okay. Bristol, yeah.
Okay.
Transferred over to East Catholic last year.
I know he was a transfer. I didn't know where he came from.
Bristol Eastern, Bristol Central, one of those.
He looked like he fit right in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Luke Riley, great coach, hard-nosed coach.
Absolutely.
Played at South Catholic himself. I played against their coach back in the day at Weaver. Luke Riley came in.
Yeah.
He played. He was okay. He played all right, but you know we came away with the win.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Weaver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We bleed green. We're biased.
Very much so. No doubt about it.
South Catholic won a state championship that year as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
That's the year that Weaver won a championship in the Class Double L, #1 ranked team in the state.
Yeah. Rest in peace to
Donnell Martin, great friend of mine.
Yes, absolutely.
He was the MVP of that game.
The legend, man.
His wife is doing a great job, Tamika Martin, with the Donnell Martin Foundation.
Absolutely.
With the wellness clinic today, they're giving away free blood pressure tests, which is very important. She's doing a lot of good things in the community. She also has a business, Exquisite Events by Mika.
Oh, okay.
In the words of Donnell Martin, she'll get you right.
Absolutely, he sure will. That last three-pointer was by Lawrence, though, from Middletown. Lawrence with another pull-up, no good.
Hornsby on a push.
Hornsby runs the show. He wants to set something up for himself right now.
Yeah, he does. Oh, Hornsby using the screen.
Yes. Scoops it to the basket. He definitely gets to the basket. He's a solid point guard. He scores. He plays defense. He drops the ball off, makes down everything. He's a complete player.
I like it. I like that matchup between him and Lawrence. I think that's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be the key to the game, actually.
Definitely.
Could be the matchup between those two. Who gets who in foul trouble, or who stops somebody.
Hornsby's going to definitely attack, but like I said, Joey Riley is special.
Yes, absolutely.
He will light it up from the outside, and when he starts to hit, he will not stop shooting. I watched him play last year against this Middletown team, and he's the reason they won last year. And that cheering squad as well. They just, once he starts going, it's like he has his own little cheering squad. And once he starts going, they get going as well.
That's one thing about East Catholic. They bring the crowd out. They got that traveling six-man with them. Makes a huge difference in a lot of their games.
Huge difference. You may laugh at them at the beginning of the game, but at the end of the game,
it makes a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference. I witnessed it.
Okay, we got a good ball game here so far. 3-point game. Oh, good bounce pass over to Riley. Riley finishes.
Showing the guns.
Strong finish by Riley. The shot's not going. We go to the basket, huh?
Exactly. That's the
basketball one-on-one.
Exactly. I believe in attacking the rack at all times anyway.
Of course. That's to get yourself going.
Attack the rack, get on that free throw line. Darian Lawrence is going to push the issue up. He's no slouch. He's going to push the issue. He's going to force the issue. So Hornsby and Riley, they got their hands full as well.
Yes, they do.
He's a player. Actually, he got hurt last year when Middletown possibly could have won that game last year against East Catholic.
Is that a kid that messed up his ankle or his knee or something like that, right?
He twisted his ankle.
Yeah, okay.
And he couldn't come back. But he was just right on key.
Wow.
He was a problem last year. He's a problem this year.
Wow.
Early.
I like what I see so far.
Passes team up 3. Hornsby on the drive. Good hesitation. Finds the shooter. Nolan floated in the lane.
Who's that guy?
Knocks it home. 1 point.
Looks a little athletic there. Matt Nolan. Sophomore.
Nolan's a sophomore.
Yeah. It's going to be crucial for him to come off the bench and
getting big minutes for East Catholic.
Contribution is going to be huge for him.
Definitely.
Wow, this guy is on fire early.
I tried to tell you, Mr. Lawrence, special as well.
He is.
We're talking about Joey Riley. We're talking about Hornsby. But guess what? De'Aaron Lawrence is in the building as well.
Yes, he is. He's making it known. I'm here, guys. Riley to the basket with another tough move.
He's tough. He wants that foul, but you got to get back on defense.
Riley, back action.
Joey Riley, the junior, coach's son.
I love the energy I see so far.
Definitely, and it's only going to get better. This is the fourth out of fifth game today. This is one of the great games right here. But the next, heat check.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the headline is coming up. Weaver against Hill House.
Oh, Riley from deep. Whoa, Riley.
I told you, he's starting to feel it.
He's got a quick trigger finger.
Trigger finger. He will not stop. He will light you up.
You got to keep a hand in his face, my friend.
Yes. But Hornsby needs to.
A lot of contact and no call.
A lot of contact with no call, you're right. Wow. East Catholic, 20.
Yeah.
Middletown, 18.
Wow.
What a first quarter.
Yes, well, explosive first quarter.
Guard play, lots of guard play. The guards are getting busy out here today.
I like it.
Lawrence came to play. Riley came to play. Hornsby came to play. It's going to be a good one out here. Definitely. Rondell Moss and Sean Chewy Avent, allaccesstv.org at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic at Trinity College in the spirit of Doc. We're in the building.
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been to his house before. He got his own studio in there, B.
I believe. I used to watch him on TV back in the day. I'm honored to be on this mic with him, man. This is a legend, Stan McCauley. allaccesstv.org.
Big shout out to Stan McCauley.
Big shout out.
Great, holding it down.
I don't think he gets enough credit for what he does.
Absolutely. Created his own media outlet to give access to the community.
Exactly.
That's huge.
Exactly.
Actually, that's a pioneer. Legendary stuff right there, man.
Exactly. Legendary pioneer. I used to watch him when I was a young buck.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to age him right now, but I used to watch him when I was a young buck.
Yeah, definitely.
Channel 5, public access.
With that soft-spoken voice, man.
Yeah.
Great guy, though.
No matter what you're doing, you flipping through the channels,
Absolutely.
You're going to stop.
You see his face, man.
You see his face, you're going to stop and at least watch it for about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Yeah,
He and my brother did.
Yeah,
so I know we weren't the only two.
He had his signature afro, man, so I used to like it, man.
The signature afro.
The signature afro. I love it, man. Stan McCauley, one of the legends here in the Greater Hartford community. Back to the action here, though.
The big man scoring down low.
Yeah.
Picking up right where they left off at.
Traveling violation.
That pressure right there.
It looks as though Middletown went deep into their bench early.
Middletown does that.
Oh, they go 5 at a time, huh? Something like that.
They'll go into their bench. Well, they didn't take out Lawrence.
Yeah. Okay.
He's still on the bench. He's still on the floor.
Yeah, but they went deep early, huh?
Yeah. Well, he'll bring in. He uses his whole bench.
Yeah, I see.
Rolling over to Riley.
Riley.
Probing.
Nice pick and
pop.
pop. Wow. He's tackling.
Inside-outside game.
Wow.
You gotta respect Riley because he gets to the rack and finishes.
Well, he's 6'9", stroking the ball from the corner like
that's
that.
That's special.
That's a problem, though, for your matching up teams.
Lawrence is trying to say, you know what? I'm going to come to play today.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot and I'm going to shoot. That was a good shot. He just missed it.
It was.
Finds the shooter. Hornsby resets
He has no fear.
Hornsby setting it up. Hornsby.
with a good beat. Got him with the hands, though.
Yep, got to keep your hands in the car, man. No reaching. You reach out, teach Kenny Fountain. You got to keep your hands in the car, man. No reaching. Just move your feet. But he'll definitely he'll change that up. He's only a sophomore. Playing under the lights right now. The crowd, the gym is starting to fill up.
Yes, it is.
Capacity. Look like we're gonna have a sellout crowd
Yes,
eventually.
it looks like we will. Might have to call a fire marshal to shut it down.
Well, we don't want to do that.
Shut down the attendance.
Riley spots up downtown.
Wow.
There's that guy again. In the words of the great Mark Jackson, Mama, there's that man.
Yeah, we might have to call a fire marshal because
We might have to
fire
call
right now.
Riley. Because he's on fire.
Yes, he is.
And like I told you before, once he's hit like that, he will not stop. And he does not miss a lot at all.
He's Catholic.
And once his cheering squad is going on, it's like this is another energy. It's like energy pack on his back.
Yeah, I see.
Middletown Blue Dragon cheerleaders.
They came to represent.
They came to represent and hold it down for their squad.
Yeah, they need a 6-man, I guess, and that might be the 6-man from Middletown. That's cheerleaders.
Exactly. Definitely have enough of them. They're deep.
Yeah.
But like I said, those young ladies do a real good job cheering on the squad.
Absolutely. People don't give cheerleaders enough credit, man.
No, they don't.
You never
Shout
know.
out to all the cheerleaders.
All the cheerleaders, man.
All the high school cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
Shout out from Ronell Monson and Sean Truhaven and allaccesstv.org.
We respect it. Oh, turnover.
Turnover, pushing the rock up. Let's see the finish.
What a big move. Can't finish it, though.
Takes it strong. Gets
A
fouled.
strong move, though. Number 24.
Definitely. He looked like he knew what he wanted to do with
Yeah,
that.
Will Pino. He's a senior, 6'7", at the line, 2 shots
Foul
here.
assessed to Brennan Maxfield. His first team score.
Like
Yeah,
we said
that-
a million times, we'll say it 1,000,001 times, free throws matter.
Yes, they do.
So let's see if he can bend his knees, follow through, and knock these down.
Oh, wow.
This is the first.
Come on, short on the first one.
Yeah, a little short.
Checking in for the
Tight game, in
Dragon,
a tight game like this, you can't afford to miss
Khalil
the free throws.
Thomas.
Well,
But right now,
they're up 10.
yeah, they up 10
But it's
right
still
now,
early.
so yeah.
A 10-point lead with players like this on Middletown, it's not a big deficit.
No, not
I
at
think they
all.
can overcome that. Especially with Darian Lawrence on the field, on the court.
And Georgia Council. Knocks down the second.
But he's going to need a little help. He can't do it by himself.
Mr. Fountain. From the court.
Let's see who else from Middletown can step up and give the Blue Dragons off.
Just turn the ball over.
Turnover. We saw it.
Little happy dribble right there.
Yeah,
Little high dribble.
he got too excited. That's all. You saw the headlights.
Exactly.
That's all. You saw the headlights and got a little nervous.
Council on the drive.
Middletown definitely has to find somebody else to put the ball in the basket. Okay. All right.
Kenny Fountain.
Kenny Fountain.
Kenny Fountain
That's
with
what
the
they
ball,
needed.
too.
That might have kept him in the game right there. Only down by 8 there.
Right.
Oh,
They
what
gotta
a
play.
move. Oh, wow.
Oh, baseline.
Can't leave the back and the front door open like that.
Yeah,
You gotta play
absolutely.
deep. You gotta slide and move your feet.
He just walked right by him like it was even there.
Right. We need to see better defense down there by Middletown if they want to stay in this game.
Well, hustle by both big fellas down there.
Lil Thomas, he's a senior this year.
Yeah, he could
He
be.
played big last year in the game against East Catholic. He was one of the other reasons why they were in the game. As a junior, he's a senior this year.
Well, he got a lot to compete with on the big front line
Right.
of East Catholic.
He's the biggest guy on the Middletown team, but he's going against a big front line in East Catholic.
Oh, what a basket by Fountain. Wow.
Mr. Fountain for 2.
That was
For
impressive. At first, I thought he was throwing up some nonsense, and then it turned into a really good shot.
It made sense.
Yes, it
no
did.
No nonsense. It made sense.
Keeping his team in the game.
Yep. 8-point lead right now. See if we can cut it down to 7. Gotta
free
make
throws.
those free throws. Free throws is a difference, man. It's a difference between winning and losing.
Oh, what an easy pass.
Too easy. Too easy.
Got some footers right here, boy.
If Middletown keeps giving up these easy layups like this to East Catholic,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long day.
A long night.
You got to get back on defense. Offensive. What's the ref calling? Travel. Oh, he had his choice actually.
Well, that was pretty good on him.
Foul. He called a traveling violation.
Yeah, that can be crucial down in the stretch.
Right.
You know, big fella like that getting a silly offensive foul, so it's good that he called travel.
He could have went either way.
Very true. It's all judgment.
That's that veteran. That's a veteron referee right there.
Yes,
he knows.
he is.
I don't want to call a foul on my call travel. Keeping the game a little long.
Wow.
Jordan Council.
All right, Middletown starting to find a little bit of heat from some of their players.
Middletown, you know what I've noticed about Middletown over the years? They're never out. They can be down when they play, when they coach. They're always in the game. They keep playing, and then see what happens at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And like I said last year, I think they should have beat East Catholic. If Mr. Lawrence didn't get hurt.
Who knows? Could have been a different story.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Keep your feet on the ground at
Oh,
all times.
splits the double team, kicks it over. Oh, player control.
Well, the referee called a charge on that play. But Darren Lawrence, just be easy out there. We don't want to have Hornsby jumping all over the place like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He definitely got caught with a hezzy.
But Hornsby's a player, so he'll come back right. He'll come right back at him.
That last play just goes the discipline that East Catholic has. He split the double team and the guy stepped up to make the charge.
Right.
A lot of young players don't do that nowadays. Sacrifice their body.
No, they don't. Where I came from, I don't want to say the year, but when I came playing, it was like draw the charge.
Yeah.
Play physical and draw charges.
Absolutely. Oh, what a pass by Hornsby over to Riley.
Joe Riley with the overhead reverse. He's a player.
Like a well-oiled machine right now.
East Catholic is well coached, a lot of talent.
Finds the shooter spot, 3 ball.
And they play with a lot of heart.
Yeah, I can see that.
Will Camille, a little aggressive right there, the box out. Lil Thomas, big guy. He needs to be a little bit more physical down low, make his presence felt a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Middletown's going to need that.
Checking back in for the Dragons. Max. Running Max.
Middletown with a silly turnovers right now.
Right. A lot of lazy passes for Middletown.
High screen Hornsby.
Good skip pass.
Nolan.
Over to Hall with a tough contact.
Step. Reaching foul.
Good
He
move
had
by
a big
Trey.
game last year as well against Middletown. But again, Joey Riley, he stole the show last year. But Trey Hall, if I remember correctly, had a big game as well. They had no
Subs coming
answer.
in.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're going big now.
Wow. They go 6'5", 6'7", 6'7", 6'9" right now. Except for Riley.
You got bigs out here. They're not just playing on the post. They're playing on the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely.
To no avail, possession stays with East.
That's a huge adjustment for a team like Middletown who plays rather small ball.
Right. To have a 6'8", 6'9" guy step out to the wing and
absolutely.
be consistent shooting threes,
Yeah.
that's different. You still got to worry about Joey Riley here.
Yeah, and him shooting threes.
Yeah, because like I said, I'll say it again, he will light you up. As he goes to the rack to score right now. A little short. He normally finishes those.
Yes, he does.
Kick it out.
Good hustle by Middletown. Comes up short on that play, though.
Yep. Good hustle.
Yeah.
Darian Lawrence needs to just settle down just a little bit, but keep being aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he is their scorer. And in order for them to win, he's going to have a good game. They're down by 12 right now.
12, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah, in the second quarter. Yeah, still early. We still got another half to go, but you don't want to build that deficit too deep, though.
Not against the team like East Catholic.
Absolutely not.
Gets in the gut. Traveling violation. Got to keep that pivot foot. Good defense by the Dragons. Tyron Scarborough checking in at number 12 for the Dragons.
Once again, Ronell Montz, Sean Chewy Avent, allaccesstv.org at Trinity College.
What we got here?
With the lay-in, Jamil Hornsby, a.k.a.
nephew of Ray Allen.
Baby Red.
We're going to give him his own identity today.
Yeah. No, we're not going to call him Baby Ray.
We're not going to call him Baby Ray. We're not going to call him nephew of Ray Allen. We're going to call him Jamil Hornsby. Because he deserves that. He plays hard. He's a great player for East Catholic. So we're going to give him his just due. Let him make his own name.
Absolutely. Because those are some big shoes to fill. Talking about one of the greatest shooters in NBA history.
One of the greatest shooters in NBA history.
And the legend at UConn.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to put that pressure on nobody.
No one.
We're just going to keep it at Hornsby for him.
Exactly.
I'm comfortable with that.
Just under 2 minutes, 1 minute and 58 seconds left in the second quarter, first half. East Catholic 39, Middletown 25. Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic.
Absolutely.
In the spirit of Doc, we got a good one here. Trey Hall with a traveling violation. Good move. But just a couple too many steps. Just a few too many steps.
Too many. You can afford to make silly turnovers like that right now. Big man just trying to establish himself.
Middletown needs a big basket right now to keep their confidence together going into the third quarter.
Big rebound by East Catholic here.
Right.
Scarborough sizing him up.
Just a little over a minute left in the second quarter. Let's see how they close it out.
They go down to the big man. Nice move, just a little short.
Yeah.
Out of bounds possession.
With this being the first game of the season, moves like that, those are going to drop consistently towards the 5th, 6th, 7th game of the season.
Some players just try to get their legs out of them.
Exactly.
It's just a big crowd. It's probably one of the bigger crowds that they'll play in front of, so it could be some nerves going on as well, too.
Well, East Catholic is used to playing in front of big crowds.
Very true.
You know, they've been a championship
very true.
caliber team
Very
for
true.
the last few seasons. So they're used to a crowd. Their home crowd is usually a nice.
Yeah, it's very true.
A nice environment.
It's a nice hostile environment.
A nice hostile environment. I was trying to be, nice.
Yeah, I know what you meant. It's hostile in East Catholic.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. You need something.
Yeah.
That could be a spark right there.
Middletown.
I need to see some mean faces, Middletown.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little aggression. Get a little angry out here.
Lancer definitely has to step it up and keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Right, especially since Lawrence is out of the game now.
Absolutely.
We need to see who from Middletown is going to step up right now and fill that void while Lawrence is on the bench getting a breather. He might be on the bench for the rest of the second quarter right now, getting rest.
Yeah.
Even though me personally, I don't believe these youngins need too much rest.
Not in the first game of the season. Absolutely not. That's what we condition for all summer right now.
Exactly.
50 seconds.
Not unless you're in foul trouble. There's nothing to rest for right now.
Those thighs get a little rubbery when the ground lights on.
This is a larger court.
Mid-range
It is
shot.
large court, college court.
It would be.
Benito, he's tall.
But this Catholic big man is saying, you know what? We're here to play. We're going to bang out.
Yes, we are.
Because that may be the difference. Besides the guard play, the play of the big men may be the difference. Because Middletown, good shot. I don't think Middletown can match up at all with the size. And they finish.
A lot of contact between Middletown and East Catholic. Lancer ran into the scores table. Got ran over by the big fella.
Lancer's playing tough out. He's playing hard right now.
Yeah. Got hit the weight room, young fella.
He's a junior, yeah.
You got to hit the weight room, man. That's all.
You ran a little bit more oatmeal and hit the weight room.
Yeah. Oatmeal and potatoes for you, my friend.
Definitely physical out there today.
Yeah, definitely. East Catholic is very physical. Some of their players play multiple sports.
Oh, ref got him for a push.
Oh. I thought that might have been a turnover and travel violation.
Did they call a travel or call a push?
Oh, offensive push. Oh, no.
No. The player's a little confused. Referee, you got to clear that up, referee. Mr. Referee. The foul is on Hornsby with the push. I don't know about you, but I just looked up again in the crowd, and it just getting fuller and fuller.
Yes, it did.
By the minute.
Getting more capacity.
State of Connecticut, the city of Hartford right now, they know what good basketball is, so they come out, and they come out and they support.
Yeah, from all over. I love it. I love the diversity we see here in the greater Hartford community, especially at a time like this in our nation. Diversity is definitely important.
Definitely in question, yeah.
Okay.
Great first half.
But there you go.
Dragons.
End of the first half. Middletown 32, East Catholic 43. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic. All Access TV.org. Ronell Mons, Sean Chewy event. We're in the building for a great game.
Yes, we are. It's exciting. Stay tuned. More basketball, more interviews, more action right here. AccessTV.org.
My name is J. Stan McCauley, and I do business as LightSource Productions. I provide professional services in the area of strategic video communications. First, what we do is we help you craft your message using what I call the rule of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. We do event documentation, content acquisition, full-scale productions, editing, and of course distribution through our social media television network. And with social media, video is more important now than it has ever been. Whether you're talking big business, small business, nonprofit, church, or just an individual. Let's say you plan you're planning an event, a wedding, whatever the case may be. But let's say a big event, but no video. And you spent all this time, all these hours to put this event on, and maybe 100, 200 people attend the event. But more important than that is that thousands could attend by watching it on social media. But of course, you don't think about this until after the event is over. You can't afford not to capture it for social media. And despite what people think, I am affordable. Give me a call. Let's plan your next video project and share it with the world on my social media television network. I promise you that you will have the attention of one person, me.
These are the monsters of the road. Ever drive alongside a tractor trailer in the rain? Scary. You're hoping they don't change lanes. Now they see you, now they don't. This monster can crush you in an instant. They may be insured for millions, but you're not thinking of that in a dangerous situation. I'm attorney Jeffrey Dressler. Have an accident, you know what to do. Because this is what we do. 24/7, 11/22.
Ronell Mons, Sean Chewy event. We're back to the action at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic between Middletown and East Catholic. Start of the third quarter.
Yes.
Let's see what goes on. So let's see if Middletown makes some adjustments so they can get this win.
Oh, wow. What a big rebound. I'll take that.
Give me those. You gotta get bigger.
Will Pino.
You gotta get bigger. You gotta play a little stronger out there, Khalil Thomas.
Oh, what a move. Oh, what a move. A lot of ooh.
A lot of ooh, but no eye. Almost got the steal.
All right, Riley. Showing a little bit of moves. Okay, they starting to double team. Good trap.
About 270. We're going to be. So the winner circle in the building. This is Anderson.
Trey Hall at the line, sinks the free throw.
Trey Hall can be a big-time player. Like I said, I want to see his development like in the 4th, 5th game of the season right now. That's when his legs will be up underneath him. It should be. Should be in his little rhythm.
The shooter.
All those great players show up on any stage, especially a stage like this.
Out of bounds.
Both teams coming out of halftime, filling each other out.
Yeah, but Middletown, you're down by 15, man.
East Catholic still got a 15-point lead.
You definitely got to come out with a little bit more scrap inside of them.
East Catholic can't afford to coach just a little bit. Middletown has to definitely step it up on defense, play a little smarter. I think Khalil Thomas got to play just a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, there you go. Inside to the big fella. There you go.
Get the big man in trouble. I think Middletown need to drop it down to him.
Yeah.
Even though he missed that right there, go to him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can try to get their big man in trouble. If we get their big man in trouble, it changes the complexion of the game.
It definitely does.
Then the guards will need to step up. They got their hands full as well.
On the floor. Turn back Anthony Fountain. Jordan Thompson.
Trey Hall. Good catch, good concentration, good finish.
Okay, Trey Hall coming to play in the second half.
On the push.
East Catholic is extending their lead right now.
He's trying to put some distance. Tough pass. Fountain gets it back. The shooter, good closeout. Gets it down low to the other shooter. Floater up. Rushing it.
Tough shot from Middletown there.
Very tough shot.
Hornsby with the push. Hornsby with the look over the Hall. Hall. There you go.
East Catholic said they're going to come out and get their big men established early, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
And now they're up by 19 points, extending the lead. Not even the end. I apologize, but it's 51-32. East Catholic in the lead.
19.
The way it looks right now, that lead is going to grow a little bit more. Middletown's going to have to do something to slow these guys up.
Absolutely. They got
Especially Trey Hall.
I think they might be scared to press, but they definitely got to box out. You know,
One shot.
and one stop at a time.
Exactly.
All right.
Got VIP seats here for $50.
Back to the action. Oh.
Good defense.
Looks like
they call for that foul.
Yeah, but I like the aggression, though. That's a good foul, though. You know why? Because they're trying to take the ball out of Lawrence's hand and really try to cut the head off the monster over here in Middletown.
The Blue Dragon.
Absolutely.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. But you know, it looks as though Lawrence is the guy that keeps the motor going for Middletown.
Yep.
So I'll take that foul right there by Hornsby.
But they're trying to get the ball out of his hands
Absolutely,
anyway.
by double teaming.
They're trapping him everywhere.
Roman gets it to the shooter. He said, "How that taste?"
It's a big shot right
Wow.
there. It's a shot right
Yeah, it's a
there.
good shot by Lancer.
Tijon Lancer. See, he got pushed into the score
Lancer showed no fear
mad.
on that play right there.
Need to get him the ball.
We got a barn burner right here. We got a good game. I won't say barn burner. We got a good game right here.
It's a good game right now.
As I look over to my right, we see the Coach Hatchett from the Weaver Beavers entering the building. The headline game is coming up soon.
Hill House and Weaver, two powerhouse schools back in the day. Trying to keep that legacy alive.
Right. Two teams that competed in the championship at Mohegan Sun a couple years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Weaver came up short that year.
Came up short that year. Keandre Fair's last year.
Yes.
Keandre Fair at Coppin State right now doing his thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the opportunity to see him play against UConn the other day.
Okay.
It was great to see him out there.
Yep.
And also
hit a couple threes that game.
Absolutely. I also had the opportunity to see J.C. Martin over at Sacred Heart University.
Okay. J.C.
Yeah, learning the ropes over there. Absolutely. And they also had Chalin Martin, who's at Woodstock Academy.
He's in prep school. He's doing his thing up there. Number one prep school in the country. Number one and number two prep school in the country.
They're looking great.
Yep. He's going to Sacred Heart next year. He's going to be joining his brother.
He had a ferocious dunk on social media the other day.
I watched it. I saw it. I shared it.
Man.
I did what I was supposed to do.
My goodness
for
gracious.
a Weaver Beaver, a former Weaver Beaver doing something like that.
You got to show some love to that.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Shout out to the Martin boys, Keandre Fair.
Doing big things.
Most recent alumni Weaver.
To the shooter on the drive, floats it up off the mark. Riley on the push. Riley dancing, draws it.
Number one thing that you learn when you're in basketball one-on-one, the number one thing you learn is stop the ball.
Absolutely.
So if Middletown isn't going to stop the ball when Joey Riley's getting the rebound and pushing it like that,
going coast to coast, it's going to be a long night.
A longer night for them. You got to stop the ball. By any means necessary. Even though he missed that free throw, still. Stop the ball. We're not trying to hurt anybody, but maybe he needs a forearm to the hip a little bit, maybe, just to slow him up a little bit.
You know what? You just need to foul and remind him it's not going to be easy
exactly.
like this all night.
No, nothing dirty. Nope. Nothing dirty at all.
But that's the difference between nowadays, in basketball, is that the players don't think like that like they used to anymore, you know?
I come from the physical era.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gets it over to the shooter.
Never tried to hurt anybody, but I'm going to let you know I'm here.
Who wants it, Hornsby? On the push.
Good idea. You still got numbers.
Mr. Lancer dancing. Lancer takes it up. Trey Hall said,
Trey Hall was having none of that on that possession right there.
No, I mean, you're 6'9", you're supposed to block that now. Honestly. You're supposed to block that.
Middletown needs to look up because they had two guys open on that
break.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Nolan, number 10 for the East. Lawrence pulls it. Tough shot over the.
Lawrence has to stay aggressive, but he shouldn't force things.
He's definitely forcing. Looks a little frustrated right now.
A little frustrated. Well, hey, pressure bust pipes. They have a lot of pressure on him right now. Yep. They're trapping him all over. But he has to just calm down, settle down, and live in the moment.
He could be tired.
That's another thing.
First game of the season.
First game of the season. A lot of pressure.
Tough pass, gets it over.
You got to mentally be strong and physically be strong.
Nice move in the lane. The left. Pardon me, the right.
Like I said earlier, fatigue is everyone's enemy. Riley just stays aggressive. He keeps attacking. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, he definitely has his foot on the gas pedal at all times.
Definitely.
I like that.
Sponsor of GHPA. What's up, baby? Joey Riley makes good with the first.
All right. 4 minutes left here. Middletown.
Pretty Ricky.
Down by 19.
What up, baby?
Trying to get something going there. Struggling a little bit. Oh, what a move. Way to attack.
Nice shot to no avail. Big rebound trade. Hall.
Good move by Mr. Fountain, but you got to finish that. It was definitely a good move, good idea. You're 6'9", and you're spinning. 6'9", and you're spinning and winning in a lane like that.
Spinning, winning, and grinning.
Spinning, winning, and grinning.
Yeah, East Catholic on cruise control right now.
They're up by 21. And it looks like they're going to add to this lead. Because Middletown doesn't have an answer.
Right between the eyes.
That's part of an answer.
That's field from downtown.
Need about 11 more of those.
Joey Riley looks it over, sets him up, see what he wants to do. I'm going to penetrate, I'm going to go for myself right now. But Trey Hall's being a man down low. He's being a man down low.
Showing the muscles.
Trey Hall is definitely
coming,
showing that he's a man down low right now.
He definitely came alive in the second half, Trey.
Yeah, he did. He said, you know what? Chewy and Ronell, I'm gonna be in the running for this MVP race right now.
I like what I see on that.
I like what I see as well. I mean, look, Joey Riley's cooled down a little bit because he was the MVP in my eyes at the beginning. But now Trey Hall is definitely
looking to dominate right now.
Exactly.
Nice pass. Nice layup, Mr. Hill. So I create that space. Now layup. Nice layup.
Does Trey Hall play football as well?
No, he does not play football.
Just basketball.
It's a one-spot basketball.
Okay.
Plays with Team Expressions for AAU.
Okay.
So he's on the AAU circuit pretty heavy.
Son of Brian Hall.
Yep.
Real physical player, banger.
Absolutely. We played college basketball together.
Yep, I know.
Me and Brian Hall.
Eastern. I know.
It's really weird, coming from Hartford together. We were roommates one time.
Oh, okay.
So we got some stories,
College stories.
Absolutely, yeah. We went at it a couple times too.
It sets the foul to the wrong player, so we're just
being the senior most player on the team.
Appreciate the job.
Me being the young, hungry freshman. We had to. I felt like he was in my way at times.
I understand that. I definitely understand that. I've been in that type of position before too.
But
I feel like somebody's in my way.
But he was my friend though, so it's tough. Hornsby takes the and one.
Definitely. Hornsby's a player. Like I said, we're not gonna call him Baby Ray at all.
Not at all.
We're gonna call him Hornsby because, like I said, he's gonna make his name. He's gonna have a good season this year.
That's exactly who he is. Jamel Hornsby.
I know Luke Riley's looking for a lot from him this year. I mean, in order for him to win, he's going to have to show up as well. Sometimes it's not like the Joeys and the Trey Halls. It's that other player that needs to show up and give you 10 points and 12 points here and there.
Because he's such a versatile player, he can do multiple things.
Right.
Defensively, he could change the game with his speed and his toughness.
Yep.
Whereas
he just locks down on the other guard.
Absolutely.
And give his, like I said, 10 points, 12 points here and there, and maybe explode for 20 every now and then.
Absolutely, and continue to create, opportunities for the big man and kicking it to Riley. It's going to be a long season for teams playing against these guys.
But it always has been for the last 4 years, 5 years.
Absolutely.
These Cavaliers definitely been on the running.
They knocked off our mighty Beavers.
Sure did. We don't really have to talk about that part.
Very Weaver bias here today, but I was there at that game. It was a tough game.
I was too. I was as well. Good pass by Hornsby. Got to finish.
Wow. East Catholic's so tough when they got the big men running the floor finishing like that.
You got to reward them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scholarship fund. Nice job. That's my guy, Steve Hill. We call him Silent Hill.
Concentration. Stephen Hill. Let's see if he can finish a three-point play.
Middletown, they need something. They need every basket they can get.
Show me who's got big time. You look great.
Timeout on the court right now. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic. Ronell Mons and Sean Chewy Avon in the spirit of Doc. AllAccessTV.org. We're in the building.
Boots in the building, I see you.
2017, here we are. One of the biggest basketball tournament open in the city.
Now, some insurance companies brag that they could be on the scene of the accident right after it happens. Whose interest do they have in mind? Yours? I don't think so. You may be one paycheck between you and the street. You have 3 children, work in another town. You need that car and you need it fast. If you have an accident, call me. Attorney Jeffrey Dressler, 24/7, 1122.
Shout out to Kevin Kursky for putting on a great event.
Absolutely.
Spearheading a great event. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am Classic, High School Basketball Classic, in the spirit of Doc. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am team has done a great event for the 3rd year in a row to bring the community out. When you can see this many people in one spot and just sitting and enjoying a basketball game, watching the youth play, it's a good thing.
Yeah, what a big play. But you know what makes it so special? Because you would have seen Doc Hurley here if he was here.
Right.
Over somewhere.
Right.
You know, all six of them, you know, sitting down, laughing, telling jokes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Doc Hurley was at all. Like, of course, this was his tournament.
Absolutely.
But he supported the youth, period.
Absolutely. Everything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I like is the way, because this is the way Doc Hurley would want it.
Exactly.
Good basketball.
He's smiling. Right now, I know he's looking down at us smiling right now because
Absolutely.
I mean, the light is bright in here, and it's definitely a good environment.
Yeah.
Beautiful event. Like we said earlier, usually we have a little snow issue on these days,
Absolutely.
but we missed it by one day this
One
year.
day, thank God.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
To be able to see 5 good games today. And right now we're witnessing the 4th and the 5th. East Catholic is definitely running away with this game, up by 22 right now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next game, though. I'm just going to be honest.
That headline game, Weaver Beavers against the Hillhouse coming from New Haven. The New Haven fans will be in the building. They usually come out.
And I know Hillhouse ain't coming all the way up here to take no L today. So, and I know Weaver not going to give up no L being in Hartford here. So, you know, it should be a really good matchup.
Definitely a real good game. Hillhouse always competes every year.
No matter who they got.
Every year.
It's one of those schools that just finds talent. This guy Nolan.
That's a nice shot right there. He settled for the 3-point shot.
Took his time.
Step in, knock down a free throw.
Sophomore, 6'4" sophomore. Getting quality minutes.
The high screen doesn't use it. Looking,
what a pass
to the big man. Can't buy it. Who wants it?
That's the story tonight.
Hornsby.
Got to take your time and concentrate and finish, man.
Can't finish.
On the other hand, East Catholic just moves the ball well. Wow. They have good fluid ball movement. They rotate the ball. The end result, a 3 and a very big lead.
Yes.
They're up by 27 right now. And like I said, the lead, they're gonna add to that lead very soon, very quickly.
Definitely thought the game would be much closer than this.
Shout out to my brother Kazim Johnson, Hillhouse in the building. Hollywood, see you in the building.
Oh, what a move. Good aggressive take by Nolan.
Nolan is a sophomore, but he's playing like he's a senior, like he has something to prove.
Yes, he went to the basket very aggressively.
Yeah, he missed, but he finished his fight. He finished followed the shot up.
Absolutely.
Finished.
That's what you always want to teach your players.
Tough, a lot of height.
Follow your shot. And he actually did it.
East Catholic is definitely they have a big team, a lot of
Check out man
size.
Troy Scarsborough for the Dragons.
have a little too much for Middletown this year. But I think East Catholic is going to have a little bit too much for a lot of teams this year.
You know what? I won't be surprised if they go undefeated this year.
Hornsby gets it.
I can see that happening.
Honestly.
Looks good.
With the type of firepower and lineup that they got,
Craig G, what you got for me, homie?
unless they come late and play one day, it's going to be hard to beat them.
Very hard to beat them. Here we go. At the end of the third quarter, it's 72-43. East Catholic is in the lead. Coming into the fourth quarter, let's just see how Middletown finishes the game off. Right now, as a coach, I'm just looking to see if my guys give up or if they keep playing. They're about to be down by 30 in the fourth quarter for a team that's been dominating the entire game. So right now, my mindset as a coach is just to see what my guys are made of. Are they going to quit and fold, or are they going to keep competing?
That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen.
That remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Growing up, I never felt pretty. I never felt like I was just beautiful.
I did not think I was beautiful. I started to look at myself as not pretty because my skin was dark.
Dark skin was equal to being ugly and light skin was equal to being beautiful. I don't know, I never felt like I was enough.
But when they saw me with makeup and with my hair all done, people treat you completely different. What is it about me? Why can't I be beautiful?
Fourth quarter, here we go.
All right. Back to that action.
Like I said earlier, Middletown is known for making runs.
Yeah.
As we start to see what they can do right now, with Lawrence going to the basket
Absolutely.
too. But East Catholic, I think, just has a little
too much. Little too much East Catholic on this one. And here we are, Riley from downtown. Wow. It's too much Riley right now. Another three-pointer by Riley. They are not letting up East Catholic. East Catholic is just not letting up at all. Lawrence with a wild shot.
Definitely a tough shot by Lawrence right there. But hey, he has to keep playing to keep his team in this right now.
Didn't hold his ground, so defensive foul.
I just don't understand the mindset right now in Middletown. They might just be overwhelmed.
I think they're overwhelmed. I think East Catholic is a little bit too big for them right now. I think they're a little bit more polished than they are. East Catholic, this team has been together for a while right here. They've grown. Like I said, Joey Riley, he's only a junior.
Yeah.
Hornsby's a senior, I believe, this year.
Yeah.
But they've played for the last 2 or 3 seasons together. So, I mean,
yeah, so they got some chemistry.
Definitely have some chemistry, a lot of chemistry.
Yeah.
You can't teach size, and
No,
we
you
have
can't.
size.
Not at all.
Like East Catholic has. That creates a lot of problems.
It does, especially for college basketball where, high school basketball. Yeah, high school basketball where you don't necessarily get big players like that.
Right. Well, you don't have more than usually
More than
have
one
more
big
than
player.
one or two.
Yeah, absolutely.
East Catholic got about 3 or 4.
Yeah, at least 4 of them. 6'4", 6'5", 6'7", 6'9", 6'7". 6'7". Jeez. 6'2".
These
Yeah.
guys are not just big and banging down low. 'Cause,
Yeah.
back in my day, we had a 6'8", 6'9" guy. He was just he wouldn't leave past the foul line.
Absolutely.
But these guys are facing up, shooting threes like they're guard, like they're two guards.
And they're running the floor.
Yeah.
And finishing.
That's the hybrid. That's the hybrid 6'9", 6'8", 6'6" player nowadays.
It's the new generation of player now.
The new generation.
And that's redefined by players like Kevin Garnett and Tracy McGrady.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, who refused to settle, saying, hey, I'm more than just a big man, man. I'm for real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they are for real about it.
I was one of the ones that felt like when he was in Texas in college,
he should
he should be in the low on the block.
Absolutely.
And when I saw him shooting all those threes, I'm like, wait,
why
are you doing
what are we
that?
doing this? Yeah.
But, he knew something I didn't know. Lawrence is definitely trying to get his team back into this game.
Yeah.
We asked that question, were the players going to fold or were they going to keep competing? Lawrence is definitely coming. He's going to keep competing right now. But it just may be a little too late.
A little too late, and you can't leave Riley open like that.
Can't leave him open. Because I think now's the time when he'll start hitting his shots now and just extend the lead even more.
Because he's comfortable, the pressure's off of him now.
Right.
So, he can shoot freely now with no repercussions. Definitely Middletown trying to play small ball. It's still early for them, They could be a rematch, for the playoffs later on in the season.
Oh, I think they will see each other later on, definitely. And usually when you get to the middle of the season or towards the end of the season, it's a big difference from that first game.
Yep.
Especially after a blowout like this. But again, East Catholic is a strong team. They're polished, they're well coached, they're consistent. I like East Catholic. And like you said earlier, I kind of thought twice when you said they can possibly go undefeated, but I think so.
Yeah, seeing that the weapons that they have with a solid point guard.
Solid point guard, solid bigs.
Solid bigs.
Bigs that can shoot the three, bigs that can shoot the in-between game.
And with the player Riley and his shots, definitely can open up a zone, Oh
yeah, he can definitely open a zone.
So it's tough to match up against a team like this. And I'm not saying that, East Catholic is perfect, but they definitely, for a high school team, they definitely got very limited weaknesses, To me,
they look like a D3 team.
You might be right. I see they go about 6 or 7 deep, so that could be some problems, if they decide to get in some early foul trouble early on. I haven't seen too much, but the guy Nolan is a very long defender. Looks like he can guard all positions, as he's guarding Lawrence right now.
Right. Oh, Nolan's I like his game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like he's going to be a special player. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah. With a good big wingspan, too, to be able to guard out on that three-point line.
I actually got him and Trey Hall confused, actually, to be honest with you.
Well, Trey Hall is 6'9". So.
Well, when we're up top. We're in the Raptors right now, so
true. Well, they both are sophomores, though, so that means that the future looks promising for both players if they stick around. East Catholic.
Very promising. And at 6'9", Trey Hall, I didn't realize that he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a youngin', man.
We're going to just say that's an issue in itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, he's going to be around for a little bit.
Wow. Unselfish.
Good unselfish play by Hall.
Good kickback. And Nolan with the finish.
Good finish.
Like we said, I think this is a little bit too late for Middletown. East Catholic has put it on them right now. They're up by 33. They're counting.
Wow. Right now, East Catholic just relentless right now.
Relentless.
Even they're up by 33, they just still playing as if they're down. It looks like that's Lou LaPena over there in the crowd. Just retired.
Retired from Buckley, head coach.
Big shout out to Lou LaPena.
He's actually the one that got me to playing basketball at Weaver High School.
Yeah, absolutely.
Came right up to me my freshman year. Yeah. Asked me why wasn't I playing basketball. I told him I'm a football player.
Yeah.
He said, I want to see you out here on Monday. So I took that as, what? He wants me out there on Monday.
Absolutely.
I went out there and I played. There it is.
Yeah.
History.
And you got a ring.
Yes, I did.
3 years into it. 2 years later, got a ring, championship ring.
But Louis, good guy, good coach. Been a coach for a long time in the city of Hartford.
Absolutely.
Actually coached at all 3 high schools. Did he coach at Hartford High as well? I believe he did.
Yeah, I believe he did. Yes, he was at Hartford High.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Got a championship at Weaver. Coached at Hartford High.
Yes.
Then went to Buckley.
Wow.
So he's been around. He's been on championship teams as an assistant coach. He's been a championship coach as a head coach.
And he's had some talent over there.
He's had a lot of talent. Earlier, the other game we were talking about, Kendall Ison Hawk.
Yeah.
He was a coach. He was a head coach that year.
Well, one of the most special players that I think he's ever had was Tyrone Gardner.
Tyrone Gardner was very special.
Very special player at Weaver.
He won a championship at the Mohegan Sun one year.
Oh, he won it at UConn.
It was at UConn.
I think he might have hit 9 3-pointers in the game.
That game was special, yes.
He had ice in his veins at that game.
Was special,
yes, it was at UConn at Gamble. I've never seen a state championship performance like that before.
That was special. I remember that game.
I'm not saying that he was, one of the best, but just personally, from a young fella, he put on a special performance.
He put a show on that game. Yes.
He made Weaver proud.
Yes, he did.
And if you didn't know, yes, we are Weaver Beavers, and I'm biased in my opinion about it. I hold no apologies for it.
We're like Tommy Hines and
absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
We're going to announce the game, but we're a little bit we're on the green side.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. Back to the action here, though.
Trey Hall, that's one of the plays that we're taught in basketball one-on-one class that you don't foul a shooter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when they're shooting threes.
Absolutely. And he's a shooter.
Sky Lancer,
definitely is a shooter.
When you're up by 33 with 3 minutes left in the game, you can take chances like that. So I'm not really too mad at him right now. But you know what? During times like this, with young players like this is when you work on little things and get better on little things, so that you don't make these mistakes in week 10 and week 11.
Because those type of plays can cost you the game.
Exactly.
Launching in 2018 Elite Digital Radio. Found in the building, DJ Big Time. Make sure y'all check it out, EliteDigitalRadio.com.
Middletown is also, when it comes later on in the season, those are one of the teams you don't really want to play in the tournament.
Right. Like I said, Middletown always plays hard. They play tough.
Yeah.
They compete. They just ran into a team that's just had a lot more size than them and a little bigger, a little bit more polished than them.
Yeah.
Middletown definitely competes, so I'm not counting Middletown out at all. Not at all.
Well, it's almost time to see those mighty Beavers and those Athletics go head-to-head. I think that's what the majority of everyone came out here for today.
Right.
No disrespect to anybody else, but it's just
something
about those two powerhouse teams. It should be a great game. Trey Hall, come on.
You either got to dunk that or make the layup, but you got to finish.
You're 6'9". Are you serious?
I would rather see you finish that with a dunk when you're 6'9".
Yeah, Shaq than a fool.
But that'll come with age and maturity.
Yeah, well. But
by
you know
his
what?
junior year, by next year, I think he should be trying to dunk everything in sight.
But maybe towards the end of the season, maybe. You got to put a battery in his back,
You're right.
We're looking for championship status here. You got to make those bunnies, man. He definitely has the potential to be a blue chip player here in the state of Connecticut.
Good defense, Mr. Hall.
Very, very, very popular on the AAU circuit right now because of his versatility.
Okay.
Even though he's playing big here, he can shoot the 3-ball very well. So he's one of those hybrid players that can shoot the 3-ball.
Right.
I mean, that's how he made his living, actually, before he shot up. He was a...
I don't remember him being that tall last year.
No, he was definitely not. He grew another 2 or 3 inches from last year, actually. But he could shoot the ball, though. So, this is a new role for him at East Catholic, I think, trying to get adjusted to, playing the more lesser perimeter role.
Well, he's a sophomore. He's at that height, and he already can play. I think Luke Riley is going to expand his game even more, especially nowadays the way players are now. Like you said, 6'8", 6'9", it's not on the block anymore. We're on the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're facing up. 6'8", 6'9" guards are checking shooting guards now.
Absolutely, and he definitely has some Division I offers, that have come his way now. So
as a sophomore,
that's
going
going
to even grow. That's going to
absolutely.
Later on.
And that's where him missing bunnies down there,
You
in the paint. Absolutely. So with that, he has a high ceiling out of most of the players on the team,
right?
Because of his age and his height. So.
And with Coach Luke Riley, I think he's going to be all right because Coach, he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
Good
hustle by Middletown, trying to stay scrappy.
And his pops lives in the gym.
Yeah,
stays working out.
Yeah.
So he'll it's in his blood.
Yeah.
I think he'll be okay. As Coach Luke Riley starts to bring the bench into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Good sportsmanship by Coach
Definitely.
Riley.
Sit the starters down, well deserved.
Yeah.
Sit down right now, get a rest, get ready for game 2.
Well, I guess this brings up to a certain question right now. Who do you feel is the MVP for East Catholic? Who's played? I mean, Riley's played good.
Well, Riley played good in the first half.
Yeah.
He's played good the whole game, to be honest with you.
Played a solid game, yeah.
Stepped up at the end of the game, towards the end, and was definitely dominant. Helped extend the lead. So right now, I would have to go with Trey Hall as the MVP of this right here because it usually goes by the last thing you see.
Yeah, it's very true.
And like I said, Joey Riley started off very hot, but he cooled down a little bit. But Trey Hall, definitely with block shots,
block shots,
finishing plays.
Yeah, making his presence felt in the paint.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think.
So I think I would go with Trey Hall. I think I would go with him as the MVP. Not unanimous.
Yeah, I understand. It was close.
Not unanimous,
just close.
But
it's more of a personal thing that you see.
And I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
The voters might choose Joey Riley. Who knows? But I definitely believe it's between those two guys, Joey Riley or Trey Hall. As De'Aaron Lawrence comes out of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
With 1 minute and 53 seconds left.
Tough day for him today.
Yes, it was a tough day for him in the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. Ronell Mott's, a Sean event, allaccesstv.org. Great day for basketball.
Absolutely.
Minute 53 left. The crowd, myself, Stan McCauley getting ready for the headline game of the night. The headliners are in the building. Weaver versus Hill House coming up next. Can't wait. But this has definitely been a good day, entertaining day with basketball all day.
Absolutely.
Like I said earlier, I can't think anywhere else I want to be besides here.
Yeah, very true. If you're a basketball fan.
Exactly. If you're a basketball fan, this is where you need to be. This is where you should have been all day. If you're a real basketball fan, this is where you should have been since 12 o'clock.
Absolutely. Can't deny that.
917 682-2424. I got that in my head. It's not a story about phone. That's how long I know this brother. We OGs, we got the same number for 20 plus years. Frank G, my brother.
You know what, Ronell? Just given the opportunity to watch so much basketball, it gives you a chance to see, the different styles of coaching by the different regions as well too. And that's I think that's the beauty of here in Connecticut. That it's just not just one style. New York is always like a fast pace. Some people call it the street ball style. In the city and here.
Right.
You got a melting pot of different, diversity, in players and schools.
Right.
East Catholic being one of them. Which a lot of people feel as though East Catholic has somewhat of an unfair advantage because, they have open enrollment. You can apply to the school, and it's not really a lottery process.
Exactly.
So, I think that, it brings up some controversy in some, to some schools.
To a certain extent, yes. I agree. I agree. But it's the whole landscape of high school basketball has changed in Connecticut, especially in Hartford, with the expansion of all other schools, high schools that came up. Because before it was just 4 schools.
Yep, you're right.
You had Hartford High, Weaver, Buckley, and Prince Tech.
Absolutely.
And you went to one of those 4 schools, and that was it.
Now
the talent was right there. But
Yeah,
now
with
it's
a pool
all
of talent.
spread
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes it a little difficult,
Yeah.
you know, for the powerhouse school like Weaver now.
Exactly.
Where they have to draw from magnet schools now. And
right, good block, good defense.
Yeah, good defense, yeah. But
Nice work. Hits the roll for 2.
looks like it's a wrap here in the books.
Well, I think it's safe to say when a team is up by 29 with 40 seconds left, I think it's safe to say this game is over.
Absolutely. I agree. Foregone conclusion.
Make sure you log on current.com or pick up that Sunday copy. Check out all the highlights of the third annual GHPA.
Coming down to the final 20 seconds. East Catholic looking to finish this game off by a big margin. Referee's calling 3 seconds. Referee's not ready to go home yet. He said, you know, let me get one more call in.
Yeah.
Let me get one more call in before we leave.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I guess he feels a violation is a violation. I'm going to call it.
Oh, they just tried to sham guard him just now?
Looks like that to me.
Yeah, he couldn't finish, though.
But there you go. East Catholic,
Yeah.
89. Middletown, 62.
Yeah. Here we are.
East Catholic is a real good team, strong team. They showed their size today.
Yeah, they tried.
And they dominated Middletown today, but I do look forward to Middletown regrouping, I should say.
Yeah.
And hitting that reset button and looking better in game 2 for the rest of the season. 'Cause like I said, they come to compete. But there you go, Ronell Montz, Ashawn, Chewy Avent, allaccesstv.org at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic.
Yep.
We have the winner, East Catholic 89, Middletown 62.
There you go. Spirit of the Dock 2017. Stay tuned. More basketball, more interviews, more action coming right up.
Oh, yeah.
Beauty no longer became like a physical thing for me. It became like a internal thing.
I had to find beauty within inside of me. My beauty literally runs skin deep.
Nobody can define that for somebody else if you are being true to who you are.
I now know that beauty isn't just what you see. You know, I know that it's all about the things that you possess inside.
You know, my biggest request is that I can use my purpose to help people redefine their beauty. So I believe that the ultimate definition of love is sacrifice, but I also think that that's what makes you beautiful.
Okay, Joey, how you feeling? Our 2017 Spirit of the Dock MVP, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I think you only had like 1 assist, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling. We've worked really hard this offseason as a team, trying to prepare for this upcoming season. And our first game, I thought we played really well as a team. Our preparation, we put in so much hard work into our seasons and how we play. And I mean, it's a great feeling to come out here and have how hard we work show.
I got you. What's the expectation for y'all last year? I mean, last year you won the championship.
Excuse me?
What's the expectation for you? Last year you guys won the championship. Looking for championship again, or?
Yeah, last year we had a tough outing in the state semifinals, but I mean this year we've definitely prepared really hard, and we're going for the championship. So we've won 2 CCCs in a row. We're going for a 3rd, and hopefully we'll make a good run in the states. And the goal is to win it all.
What do you think going to be the keys for you guys to be successful to get to the championship, Mohegan Sun?
I think we just gotta stay locked in all season, and even when we get some wins, we can't get satisfied. We gotta stay hungry, and we gotta keep on playing as hard as we can, get better every day, and then I think it'll all work out for us with the guys we got.
There you have it, the 2017 Spirit of the Dock MVP. Stay tuned, more action, more basketball. Look out for East Catholic. They coming for that championship. There you go, Access TV. Let's go.
definition of beauty.
Ronell Montz, allaccesstv.org. We're here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic. We just watched the game between East Catholic and Middletown. At the beginning of the game, we thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive, but East Catholic ran away with it due to their size, their guard play, and definitely from the MVP play of Joey Riley.
Absolutely, he played phenomenal, but he had a lot of help along the way.
Yes.
Trey Hall, the big guys. East Catholic just too big, for Middletown, and it made a difference. Second chance opportunities, but Joey Riley had the high hand with the three-pointers, though.
Joey Riley definitely had the high hand, but like I said upstairs, I do look for Middletown to bounce back from this loss and have a real good season because they like to compete, they play hard, and they're well coached. So I do look for big things coming from Middletown, but East Catholic is a little bit too strong.
We're looking for them to be at Mohegan Sun. It's Mohegan Sun or bust for them.
For them, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, they could go undefeated, but we'll see. That's a big thing to do. But we'll see. Anything is possible.
Well, they got the talent to do it, so we'll see.
Right.
That's
but
good.
there you have it, folks.
Yeah.
A Sean Chewy event, Ronell Montz, allaccesstv.org. We're here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc.
Trinity College, Hartford, salute. Right here.
My name is J. Stan McCauley, and I do business as LightSource Productions. I provide professional services in the area of strategic video communications. First, what we do is we help you craft your message using what I call the rule of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. We do event documentation, content acquisition, full-scale productions, editing, and of course distribution through our social media television network. And with social media, video is more important now than it has ever been. Whether you're talking big business, small business, nonprofit, church, or just an individual. Let's say you plan you're planning an event, a wedding, whatever the case may be. But let's say a big event, but no video. And you spent all this time, all these hours to put this event on, and maybe 100, 200 people attend the event. But more important than that is that thousands could attend by watching it on social media. But of course, you don't think about this until after the event is over. You can't afford not to capture it for social media. And despite what people think, I am affordable. Give me a call. Let's plan your next video project and share it with the world on my social media television network. I promise you that you will have the attention of one person, me.